Okay, so we have Xavier and Wendy versus Kenny and Enenra. Or SkilledRoy versus Enenra. My apologies. Oh, let's see. Alright, so this is losers round two. It's actually a
Yeah.
run back of the first set that dropped Z Fighters and winners.
I think we
Um,
were playing better for sure because we this was our first time playing doubles together was actually this tournament.
right.
I accidentally hit him with the nair.
Did you practice any doubles with him before?
No, never played doubles with him before.
Oh, right, because you were gonna team with Cake, I believe.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Nice. That was good coverage by blue team. That's something you want to see in good doubles teams is one player holds the ledge or covers most of the options immediately, and the
Yeah.
other player, like, that's not in front will cover high options or if anything gets past. So it's good that you guys both respected each other's um, like role essentially in that edge guard.
It's useful for sure. Usually when people are just on the stage, I just go for the platform to cover high.
Mm.
Looks like we're getting kind of cornered here.
Yeah. The one thing I do like about blue team's positioning is that they're generally staying pretty close to each other.
Yeah, that's
While
that's
green
pretty
team
nice.
is kind of getting separated more often, I think I would like to see them maybe stick closer together so they can perform like team combos or saves. It's really important to get trades if your teammate loses the mix up in neutral.
hmm I definitely do like how like involved we were with each other's like gameplay. I think the only thing is it'll get better as like we play more,
Hmm.
since it can be kind of difficult to navigate those situations if you're not 100% sure from the beginning.
Wendy closes it out with down smash. Nice. All right. Say next game is this, I think. I think FD is the right choice for sure.
Yeah, I liked how FD felt. That's why yeah, we do end up going to FD again later in the set.
FD is definitely a strong counter pick versus Sheik in particular.
And
Obviously,
Falco
it's good
too.
for Marth to chain grab spacies, but in reality, you're not going to get it that much. But definitely for the Sheik, it's really good, I think.
Yeah.
The nice thing about this stage as well is that you really can like separate teams that are kind of slow to like help their teammates.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
Sheik
And
having a really kind of long recovery. If you hit Sheik off stage on this stage and just like focus the other teammate on the other side of the stage, it's gonna take a long time.
yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Relatively in doubles, it's gonna take a long time, you know, to
Another nice thing is
come back.
you have like a lot of the times in those situations where like you feel like you're getting cornered or like you have no room as Marth, you get the room on FD, so it's like you have room to dash back and do what you want, unlike Yoshi's.
Hmm. One thing I'm kind of noticing with Xavier is that He's kind of sitting back while Windy is like going in, and sitting
Yeah.
back is not bad at all. But I think either one of them, either Windy should play closer to Xavier while he's charging needles, or Xavier should go in, because Windy, if he loses the interaction, then it's really like too late for Xavier to come in and save, or
That makes
salvage at least.
sense. That would be nice to see. I know there's a lot of times where Xavier he kind of he charges needles, which I feel like is not bad at all, but he does it in the corner away from Windy, which might like make things difficult.
Yeah, I think you should prioritize sticking with your teammate and being available, because you never know what happens. Like your teammate could lose the interaction, and like they could get team comboed and you're like still charging needles, or
And it
like,
also
or
really
Windy
helps.
gets an opening, right? And like
Yeah.
if you're charging needles, you're not gonna be able to confirm off of it.
It also just makes things easier for Windy, as you can like cover like tech roll in and he doesn't have to worry about it as much.
Mhm.
Yeah, like here, you know.
Yeah. One thing that Fox can do to kind of negate a lot of like camping options is that Fox can just light shield to block needles for the most part, especially since Sheik is like really far away. It's pretty optimal.
That makes sense. I know needles is like you can react to it with shield as well. It's like very
Yeah.
reactable thing that people don't do sometimes or like forget to do.
Yeah, a lot of these times, like you want to take advantage of like the fact that they're not playing as a team, and like maybe some combos that usually you wouldn't do in doubles, like Marth chain grab. You'd probably opt to do that just to punish like the fact that Xavier isn't playing with his teammate as much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Could also do the reverse and up air juggle Sheik.
Yeah,
But yeah, probably a little harder to do that.
it's harder to do that versus when a Falco's behind, because Falco laser can disrupt a lot. You can still light shield, of course, but like any combo that goes upwards, like Falco can laser high and kind of save their teammate.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. But
Let's see,
I
I
get a
wanna see
little
this
bit of light as Xavier SDs, but very both players at 130.
Yeah, this is very even. Ooh.
Very scary.
Windy
Very
just
scary.
really just needs. Oh, gets an F smash.
You got the laser smash on me.
He took the gamble, but it was very. It paid off really well. Alright. Game 3. Oh, sorry, I haven't updated the score. Okay. Yeah, so running it back, I think it's fine. This likely is your best matchup stage in the matchup. I think
so.
small stages favor Sheik, and they tend to not favor Marth. They can favor Marth.
They can, but
Marth
it's
has to play
situational.
very aggressive, I feel like, sometimes.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room to work with, obviously, on Yoshi's, or like even in Battlefield.
I really like. Yeah, that makes sense. It can be kind of nice to choose Yoshis against characters that aren't at themselves, and then you can just like, kind of, because Marth doesn't do terrible on it, you know, or anything. It's just not his best. But if the character's fine, and especially if it's like a really scary character that you need room to dash back for, it can be really tough.
I think Xavier maybe should have held ledge there and let Windy cover any like high options with F smash. It's generally
Probably.
how to play it. But they at least got one, so it's not like they're down or anything. Well, now they're down, but
Yeah, but before, yeah.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to the
Oh,
start.
and Enenra kind of saved me there with that back air.
Yeah, it was good. Ooh, I think Enenra maybe should have let you have that up air.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I would have liked to see Enenra maybe wall out Windy more instead of going for that when you had it. But
Makes
it's tough to make
sense.
those decisions in these like quick games.
Right, and it's also You get that with doubles experience. I don't think he's played a ton, but he was like adapting really good, quick. I was like,
Mm.
pretty, it's pretty
Yeah, it
nice
looks
of
like
him.
it. A little cohesion from the
Yeah, I
blue
tried to get him
team.
out of the combo, but he was kind of already up tilted.
Oh, Phantom F smash. That's unfortunate. I think, yeah, you just need to get rid of Xavier's stock, like right away, pretty
Oh
much.
yeah, he is
Or
on
yeah,
190.
if you fair him, he gets sent up and doesn't die. You should 2v1,
That
because it
makes
takes a while
sense.
for him to come back down.
If I remember right, later in this game, I had an issue where I felt like I was living too long, and that happened to me myself.
All right, and Enenra cleans up the stock. Essentially even right now.
Hmm.
Blue having probably a slight lead just because W1ndy's at like 78. But it's definitely still doable for both teams.
It's like we lost the lead as they get to pick up 2 kills there, but it's still very winnable.
It's very winnable for sure. As long, if
Mm.
you ooh, and Enenra
Oh,
runs
that's
into the
unfortunate.
F smash. Yeah, as long as if you can take one stock, one green stock, and make the most out of this 2v1, then you definitely can win it.
Hmm. Hopefully I can see more light shields from Enenra in the future so I can like smash without having to worry as much.
Yeah, if you're playing with a Marth teammate, you should learn to light shield a lot. Oftentimes in doubles, if you get hit by your teammate, it's usually the fault of the person who got hit at higher levels.
That kinda
It's
makes
just
sense.
something that, you know, everyone has to work on in doubles. Um,
Doubles fundamentals?
doubles fundamentals. That's the word. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, Xavier goes for the suicide, but I think it was already kind of
Yeah.
done.
Mhm.
But Porch takes it 3-0.